everyone! So second video review for this week is for Looking for Trouble by Jess Lea. If you want to check out my review, I have just posted that. So if you're on YouTube, there's a link in the description below, and if you're on Facebook or on my blog, then there is a link within the post. And this is the video review. So Looking for Trouble by Jess Lea. Wow, this was all fun and games. This was wildly exciting. Nancy is chasing her dream. She wants to be a political journalist, and so she's working really hard at that when she meets George, who is volunteering for a political party and dodging her ex. And Nancy and George, they just don't see eye to eye. When they very first meet, there's conflict from that very first second, and when they sort of find themselves both caught up in the craziness of Clara West, who is the politician, when they're all caught up in her election campaign, they kind of have to learn to work together and get along if they're both going to achieve what they're trying to achieve, because there's a lot going on at that point, and only working together is going to solve it. So it was a really wonderfully comic enemies to lovers romance. It was great. It had great humour, loads of dramatic moments, and all the madness that you would actually expect from you know, a story involving politics to this level. Politics are crazy, and you know, these election campaigns and everything that go on can go really crazy, and politicians say totally wacky stuff, and I love that. Like, Jess has just packed that all in here for your entertainment. So it was really scandalous at times, and Clara was crazy. Like, she's a mad politician. Like, I don't think I'd vote for her. She's kind of nutty, but she had policies that matched that, and it was so hilarious to see what she was trying to do, but then frankly kind of scary and somewhat stupid as well. But I loved her character because it was her character that was the driving force for Nancy and George, sort of polar opposites pushed together because of this mad woman. I mean, I love the whole concept of this. It's just a great concept for a story. So you've got this tension and drama between Nancy and George, and it's really, really exciting from the moment they meet. It's there, and it's just present, and it's that banter, and I didn't ever think they were going to get along. I was really concerned for them. They had these conversations and interactions that were the most entertaining, but I was like, you two are never going to get along if you don't, like, I don't know, start accepting that it's like banter. And it was just really funny. It was just really, really funny. But there was like all these general events going on in their life, and things kept popping up, or like they would both be there, or there would just be this exchange between them, and it was just like, I was laughing so much. But when they started working together, it was really brilliant, and they were somewhat unstoppable as a team, and underestimated as a team as well. They were perfect for one another, and yet they were gonna fight about it and make it as difficult for each other as possible. But I absolutely loved it, and that's what I mean. I just really enjoyed the whole story, and I hope there's going to be more from Nancy and George, because I adore their dynamic. I think it just worked really well. Even when they were getting along, they were like, still had that connection that they had in the beginning as well, where they were just going to tease one another or mess about, or like not be able to read the situation between one another. Absolutely loved it. They just worked so well. They never ever failed to entertain me, not once. I loved every second of it, and the situations, like I say, that they got into were just, they were comedy gold. They were absolutely brilliant. But I was laughing so much, and a few times I was gasping just because Clara was saying the most crazy things that horrified me. But I just loved all this craziness that her craziness evoked from George and Nancy, so I'm not complaining about it at all. It was brilliant. But Jess has this really unique writing style, and I really enjoy it, and I just love that things are just like mad and crazy, and so I'm really, really excited to read what she writes next. But Looking for Trouble was just definitely that. Everybody was looking for it. Clara, George and Nancy. Absolutely brilliant. Enjoyed every minute of it, and hope you will too. So I'll pop a link in the description so you can go and grab a copy of Looking for Trouble by Jess Lea, which I hope you will. If you've read Looking for Trouble, I would love to hear your thoughts, so please comment below. Please let me know what you thought of the story, and if you haven't read it yet but it's on your to be read list, you're planning to read it, or you're now really, really intrigued and thinking, I want to read that story, again, comment below, because it's always great to hear what you're interested in reading. And if you do read it, I really, really hope you enjoy it. Bye!